today. From SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Justin Herbert and the LA Chargers taking on Jordan Love and the Green Bay Packers.
It was once just an idea until breaking ground in November of 2016, and now here it is in all. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Darius Phillips.
Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020. The man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 13 carries, 58 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that. But they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1.
They give it off here to the tight end. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Calling a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. A gain of 6 there on first.
2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. He dumps it to Eckler underneath.
That's good.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Herbert's pass.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. That's caught by Jackson. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
That's another Chargers.
Okay, I'm not so great at math, but I just looked over at our statistician, Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust?
Well, this is where you got to make a decision as your defensive coordinator. Do you really get after the quarterback, or maybe you tighten down on the receivers, bump them off of their routes, chip away at their timing, so things aren't as precise as they've been so far in this game.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
13. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler, and he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Austin Eckler, the ball
Call it
carrier.
no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
In on the tackle.
I would think as a play caller, you want to look for some quick hitters to your tight end. Any type of a route to replace where that linebacker was. Because when you saw the speed with which he reacted and stuffed that play, maybe use that speed against him in the future.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
Herbert's pass.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So on 4th down, on comes the Charger kicker, Michael Badgley. A 33-yarder from the left hash. Badgley able to punch this one through. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead.
Makes the score Chargers 3, Packers nothing.
No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
I love this quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, had 4 of those picks, led to the loss. Jordan Love ready on first down here. He completes this to Sutton. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
They'll run for the first time with Tariq Cohen. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call.
What was that, man?
That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block would be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Josiah DeGuara, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and
going back to Love. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And we are keeping a close eye on his catches. A really close eye now because that's number 899 in his career. The next one will give him 900. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. Again, it's Love. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
First down, going to the air with Love. This is the tight end, Njoku. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Complete to David Njoku. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the Chargers' 44-yard line.
The first carry for the shifty Tariq Cohen. And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. More from L.A. in a moment. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Love from the gun. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
At the 27-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They run. This is Cohen. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, first down.
Ball carrier.
Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Yeah, he's got it. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
1st and goal.
The receiving numbers for Hopkins a week ago. 3 catches, 84 yards, and a touchdown.
And they've gone to him early in this one. I sense a theme, one that I expect to continue.
Touchdown, Packers! Cortland Sutton with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Packers have taken the lead. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You can have a lot to handle in this one.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. To return it, Darius Phillips. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Darius Phillips on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Heading back out, the Chargers offense. We get a peek at the playoff picture of the AFC. And as we take a look at the playoff picture, certainly still a lot of jostling to go in these final few. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Uchenna and Nwosu got the sack there. He probably feels like he cannot get a break. He was sacked 7 times last week. And here we go again in the first quarter.
And we always talk about the internal clock of a quarterback in the pocket and how he has to have a real keen sense of it in order to get rid of the football. After being sacked 7 times last week, that clock has been sped up.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. That's into the hands of Eckler. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they've rallied and made the tackle.
And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
The ball carrier.
And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, running with Cohen. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's
working out of the gun. Love. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Green Bay.
Now a shotgun handoff to Cohen. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. Second down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
A first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. On third down, Love. And that will be incomplete.
Love's pass intended for Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. Online, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. All things considered, a pretty good kick, just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck, and unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler.
That's good.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
10 at the 39-yard line.
Draw play. It's Eckler. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Packers' 41-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
He's taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their background. They were all county, all state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On play action. Love to throw. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And a Packer first
from the gun. Love. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards.
Partners, a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. He's got Njoku over the middle. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. This is Cohen. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
They'll run forward Tariq Cohen, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Tariq Cohen, the ball carrier.
Tariq Cohen, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. They were able to stop him at the line on 1st down, but this time he punches his way through.
And sometimes just because you're stopped on the first run, it doesn't mean the play call was bad or incorrect. You might just need better execution and just a tad more determination. And they got it done on the 2nd try.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Darius Phillips on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10.
Time for Tyler Boyd and the rest of the offense to take over now. You better believe that he's well aware he has 0 catches right now, and they're losing, so he's probably a little hungry.
And you know the guys on defense are aware as well, and they're really excited that he has no catches, but they're also worried because a lot of times that's like the ticking time bomb. The longer you hold him down, when he finally explodes, look out.
Yeah, no catches, though, so far in this game. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. Herbert on 1st down now. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Again, Herbert. He'll drop this one off to Eckler.
That's good.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Short pass caught by Henry. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. To the air again, Herbert. This is swung out to Eckler. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
That's another Charger.
So we have reached halftime here, and in a left due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Mike Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Now on the return here, we've got an injured player down there. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They built a good 1st half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice 1st half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling. A 5-yard pickup on the play.
Operating from the gun. Love. And he's got the completion to Hopkins.
Love's pass.
It's a first down, his fourth catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
8-yard pickup. And a Packer first down.
From the gun, Love. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
First down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Love now on 2nd down. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 31-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
56 the mic, boys. 56. Check 56. Ready. Go. Let's see what you got. 56 the mic. 56 is the mic.
Jordan Love ready on first down here. This is the tight end, Njoku. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
A gain of 12. And a Packer first down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3.
At the 12-yard line.
Going back to Love. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Jerry Tillery gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
And it's third down.
To throw on third down. Love. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And the Packers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Now it's the backup Stafford. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
On second down, it's Cohen. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
Tariq Cohen with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, in a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
The Chargers take over first and 10.
The Charger drive about to get going. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half. Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On the ground, it's Eckler. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Herbert's pass.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
Brings up
this offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And it's complete. Henry. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Operating from the gun, Herbert. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. They'll run for it with Eckler, and he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on fourth down. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the Packers' 17-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. They'll set up the screen here to Justin Jackson. And the Chargers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's first and goal. Herbert throwing again, and he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. C.J. Uzomah, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. They find themselves open for an easy touchdown.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 32-yard line.
Jordan Love and the Packers heading back out there.
How do you break down his game so far? Just the 1 touchdown pass, but sometimes the touchdown pass stat category, that doesn't tell the whole story.
It really doesn't, not until you balance it with the error side, you know, and in this case, he hasn't thrown any interceptions. So a lot of people would call this almost a pedestrian game, kind of a bus driver game. But that's just really wrong. Being a bus driver is a good thing if you're running a football team, because that means you're in control and you're taking your team to the right places.
Yeah, he's been pretty solid.
Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
First down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Complete to DeAndre
7 yards, the pickup there.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
Now Cohen. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Cohen, the ball
another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And a Packer first down.
Working out of the gun. Love. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line. Jerry Tillery able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Love from the gun. He'll drop this one down to Cohen. 4 yards on the pickup, and they're going to be staring at a third and long here.
A gain of 4, and it's third down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Got an open man, it's Valdez-Scantling. And he'll go down at the 28. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Charger drive about to get going. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Kenny Clark in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Back to throw here. Herbert on the screen. This is Eckler. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds.
Herbert's pass.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And here's a throw taken in by Boyd. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Again, Herbert.
40-yard line.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Herbert's pass.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
It's a loss of 2.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've converted 7 times and could use another right now. This is 3rd and 4. This complete to Henry over the middle. And he is going to have the Chargers first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To the air again, Herbert. That's into the hands of Eckler. And he gets it down to the 32.
Complete to Austin
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
Herbert back to the air. He'll find Williams on the slant. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
23-yard line.
Here's Herbert. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle.
Herbert's pass complete. A fumble on the play.
And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 2-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Under pressure, down he goes.
Justin Herbert.
Sacked at the 10.
By Shaquille Barrett.
I remember throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They snap it to Herbert. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. C.J. Uzomah with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Chargers have made this a 1-score game.
And he puts it through. Big fourth down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on fourth down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
11 yards there, first down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They try again with Cohen. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. Now they'll run it with Cohen. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says.
The Chargers
He says out at the 8-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
3rd and long, it's Herbert.
Now this is where field awareness comes into play. He's getting perilously close to his own goal line, and after that sack, backed up to his own 2.
The defense shaking their heads. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And into the end zone. It's a pick-6 and a Packer touchdown.
Today's final score.
Well, as always, part of an extreme pleasure to share a booth with you. I have to say, I am impressed at your discipline because you came here and you said you were not going to eat any of the media buffet. You made it to the end. You didn't consume a single calorie.
I appreciate that. What you missed is me going to the concession stand outside of your eyesight and getting it done that way. Look, I mean, they were serving the good stuff. I had to do it.
Oh, man, but you're svelte, in good shape, but yeah, you cheated a little bit. We'll let it slide.
I appreciate that. Always a pleasure to work with you.
So for Green Bay, the win pushes their record now to 11-2 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to New Orleans to take on the Saints. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, it's a potentially fatal blow to their playoff chances as they drop to 6-7 on the year. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.